This is the movement. The movement.
So far, everyone is outside of one teen group. Everyone is adult, or not like you're not an adult, but older. My age group, 40 plus.
Yeah.
So,
The 90s
you know,
baby.
you're the 90s baby. You're not even 30 yet. You know,
Yeah.
you're not even 25 yet, but you had so much intellect, wisdom. You speak well, and I hate that. Like, black people don't speak well. Like, that's never a compliment when people say you speak well. But, I was impressed. I was impressed with you and your lady. How long y'all been together now?
Well, there's no title on it.
You and the
talk-
young lady that you're
like,
seeing?
dating in the future. We've been
Wait,
talking.
what now?
That we get the date. We're not dating yet. We're still in the building phase. We're just talking to each other. We're still building.
And how many months has been that now?
It's been since January.
I think that's amazing because you are sitting here saying that we're not even dating yet. We are still in the talking stage. It's October.
It's October. 10 months. 10 months talking here. So
10
still
months
building.
talking. And in the 10 months talking, you guys are practicing abstinence, especially because you're not even dating just yet.
Yep, no sex from me on my end. Well, what she told me, no sex on her end. So she's been clean. I've been clean the last few months. So we just been totally. The best way not to think about sex is pretty much not to talk about it. We don't mention it. We don't, because we be both so busy.
Okay.
That it doesn't even come up. So that's how it's better able to do it.
So was that a conscious decision between the both of you? Was a decision she made? Was a decision you made? Like, how did
both.
two young people in this world where, first of all, the world will make you think that, one, young people are not responsible.
Okay.
Two, there's bring that up to bring that because the world will make you think that there are no young people who practice abstinence.
No, I mean, it depends on how you was raised, depends on how you was brought up, what you look at, experiences. Like me, I started having sex at like, I think 12 or 13, I started having sex.
Okay.
And then as I got older, I've got told that I'm very handsome. My intellectual
that sexy
talking,
chocolate black man.
the way I talk, the way I'm very intellectual, I'm a gentleman, I'm nice. It's very suave to females. So I was able to use that to my advantage
Drop
and
the
mold.
pants.
Yeah, I was able to manipulate a lot of females to my liking. And
Okay.
so, sex has always been so easy for me. I wanted to wait to see if I can actually do it without using my intellect or my conversation or using my looks for it. So that's why I'm practicing no sex. Because
Why do you think she's doing it?
Because she want to take a break too as well. But I really don't know her side for not having sex.
Okay.
I know for her, I believe she don't want to have sex unless she's in a relationship. That I respect.
Okay.
So for that portion, that's why I don't really want to temper that, because I've slept with females who say that I don't want to have sex until I'm in a relationship. But if I just got it and we're not dating, then that just pretty much tell me, okay, I can get it whenever I want to without having to wait. Like the whole 90-day rule. I've smashed girls the third or fourth day into the 90-day rule. So it's like there's no rules or regulations or time frame on sex. But I know for her, the reason why we're so tongue is because when I moved back to New York City after I got out the army, she just literally broke up with her boyfriend, who she's been off and on relationship for the last 4 or 5 years, and they were living together. So I kind of came in right at the Captain Hero phase, but also the I don't want no man phase. So I kind of have to build back up her love for men. Yeah, desire to want a man. So that's why.
So
it's
how
still
has the 10 months been?
Easy, very easy. We talk every day, text every day. I met her whole family.
Wait. Okay. Okay, wait. 10 months. You're not dating. You're just talking on the phone, and you've met her whole family.
I met her whole family. Her whole family in the Bronx, all parts, her parents, her brothers, her sister, her cousin.
Her yet?
Because we're still in talking phase. Like, we're still building.
But it's been 10 months. How long is the talking phase?
She's not ready. Like, she's older too, so a lot of older females. So have you
said, can I take you on a date?
Oh yeah, we've been on dates, plenty of dates. Like, we literally go on dates like.
So then what do you mean you're not dating yet then?
There's no title yet.
But you guys do go out together.
Oh yeah.
So you do date her.
Yeah.
There's just no title on your relationship.
Play this. The only thing that we don't do is anything physical.
You kiss?
There's nothing, literally. The only thing we don't do is nothing physical. Everything else, emotionally, psychologically, we're there. We're just not physically. I feel like physically, that's when you finally become one. Physically, that's my ideal for it.
I think that's beautiful, but I want to know how'd you get there. But before we get to how you got there, in the 10 months, do you find so have you had a relationship like this with other women? Like this one?
No, not really, because usually I get it within like.
Right.
Usually I'm gonna say like it's good to rush it, but a lot of times it's rushed or it's kind of forcefully dating somebody. It's just kind of those spur of the moment. Okay, we're dating now. So this is the first time I'm actually taking time out to really learn her ins and outs.
Has it been different?
Yeah, it does get kind of annoying because like I feel like it's like one of the.
I didn't say annoying. I just said, has it been different?
Oh, it's been very different because it's just like reading the memes. When you're faithful to somebody who's not even your person, you're doing faithful things. Like you're not talking to nobody else, not looking at other females, unless she just
you can look at
really, really nice. Okay. Yeah, like, unless she's like
I know you looking
half naked or something like that. I really don't get a female. I don't talk to other females. I don't flirt other females because I feel like if you're talking to somebody, your main focus and desire should be in that one person. So that's why it's really kind of tiresome when you can't get the 100% of that one person because you're not 100% with them yet. So you kind of, it's hard. It's really hard to explain.
So that goes back to what I wanted to ask you. Where did that come from then? Because I think, again, you're 24. And, you know, usually in our 20s, we're not that sophisticated mentally.
Well, I
mean, where did you get the maturity to even think in this direction of, let me try something different?
Because I've done it. I've lived very fast life. Very fast. Also being in the army. I was married.
What now?
Yeah.
You're only 24. What do you mean you was married?
I was married at 21.
Why? And how?
Because I thought, because out of all the females that I was dipping and diving into, she was the only female that stayed around.
Okay.
And when I was in Texas, she was the only one that was actually checking up on me a lot more than other females. Skyping me, Uvuing me when video chat was big. So we was always staying current. And I realized I was being deployed in a few months. Like, I think a year or so I was being deployed.
Okay.
I thought, you know what? Let me just settle down.
Oh my goodness,
so,
21.
Yeah, let me settle down.
How old was she?
20. 20 and 19.
So y'all both was babies.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was definitely younger than me by a year or two.
Okay.
So we definitely wanted to settle down to see where it could go. And I was being deployed, so you know what? A little bit extra income, she was taken care of. I had something to come back home to. Like, you know, when you have a girlfriend, it's not really like anybody says like, ain't nothing guaranteed until you put a ring on it.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? Let me guarantee that I'm gonna have somebody to come home to. And then
Excuse me.
I thought it was gonna be guaranteed. It definitely backfired on me. It was definitely forced. It was rushed.
Okay.
Got
How long
married.
did y'all last?
5-6 months marriage.
Okay.
So it definitely was a learning lesson. Like, I'm happy. It's kind of bad that I feel like I've learned so much from that marriage. Like, what to do, what not to do, trust, the whole bank account thing. Everything that it takes married couples to learn in 10, 15 years or what not to do, what to do, I learned in 5-6 months.
But you come from a 2-parent household. Your parents are still together.
My father passed away when I was there, but I still.
But even your stepfather, your mom and your stepfather has been together for an awfully long time.
10, 11 plus years.
So you come from household structure.
Yeah, like the only reason why I have a stepfather is because my father is dead. Because I was raised in a two-parent son,
household,
mom, dad in a house.
And you're the only kid.
I'm the only child.
So you've always been the only kid.
The only kid.
And always had a mom and a dad.
both. Like my mom also, not just that, being only child gave me the privilege of learning everything and also getting in trouble for everything. So I can't blame nobody. Trash not being taken out, I'm to blame. Dishes not done, dishes in the whatever happened, I was to blame for it. So that's what made me mature faster. And then my mom, as a queen, she taught me, if you don't have a girlfriend or wife, you have to learn how to cook, clean, wash by yourself, just in case you don't have a lady in the house. So I was doing all this at like 9, 10, 11 years old. I was washing dishes, doing my own laundry. Like, I think it's not flamboyant, but I enjoy doing laundry. Like, it's so relaxing to me. It is. So my mom definitely taught me how to be a young king at a very young age, because I am an only child, and I am like preparing to be a man. So she taught me that. My father, of course, taught me everything about being a man. So it definitely, I had no cons at all of being in my life it wasn't cookies and roses, but my childhood was damn near perfect, because
that's what's up.
Yeah, I had spoiled.
How do you oh my God, that's almost a little emotional, because I don't think everybody's story is bad.
Yeah, like
everybody's boo-hoo, but there are a lot of bad stories. So in your group of friends, in your group, in your crew, in your network, in your clique, in your squad, are you the only one that had the ideal childhood? Are you 1 in 5? Are you 3 in 5? Like, how is that in regards to the folks you hang around with in your age group?
Nah, because I'm definitely a product of my environment. I lived in a somewhat okay neighborhood, but since I matured so fast, I only hung around people who thought like me, who acted like me.
That were your age?
That was my age, yeah. I mean, it was probably a 2-year difference.
Okay,
but 2 year age above me. But yeah, we all was in that same, within that 5-year range. Okay. And we all had like minds. Like, we can go shoot guns. We can also go watch TV, watch cartoons. We can also go play video games. So literally, all my friends can look like gangbangers, they look like FBI agents, or they look like nerds, but we was all tatted up, educated in school. I think I had a perfect attendance all through my middle school. Like I think I was on the AB honor roll throughout my whole life. So it's like all my friends was the same way. Like they dreaded up tattoos, but AB honor roll. Like, all my friends, we all. What was the differences?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, boy, I mean, of course, boys, we did dumb stuff like stole from the store. I only got in trouble one time where it was petty theft. I actually stole some games from Sears with my friends. Like, it was the most. I could have bought the game 10 times over, but I just wanted to steal it just to steal it.
How old were you?
14, 15. So I stole some games. Got arrested. My friend went to the court. Went to the little jail thingy. They whatever, and then they let us go. Okay, now you have to do a prison walk. Did that. Never did again, because like it was pointless. I mean, I had money, and it was just something that we had to do. Like, I injured my leg, I bruises. I've done the boyish things. Okay. Stole, broke stuff. I did all the dumb stuff. Got caught in a female house before. I had to run. My mom had to vouch for me because the father was about to kill me. Because I jumped out the girl house and ran home half naked.
Oh my goodness! How old were you?
Was he like 14, 15? Yeah, the dad came home, caught me in the house, jumped out the window, ran home. Oh my goodness. Hid in the house.
Oh my goodness.
His father knew where I lived, so he knocked on the door, and then my mom like, "What's going on? Your son was in my life." So it was. I definitely lived a boy childhood, so it was nothing bad, but nothing good either.
Do you think those boyish ways, nothing bad, nothing good, or both bad, both good, led you to the army? Like, how did that happen? Why the military? You came from a 2-parent home. You wasn't running from something. You weren't trying to escape the world. Life wasn't so messed up that you were looking for a new gang. Like, why the military? Educated young black man. Because giving his life to the United States Armed Services.
Even though I was good at school, and some things I was good at school, something I was bad, but school just wasn't. It wasn't. I won't say I wasn't meant for at that time, because when I went to college, I just wasn't. I wasn't feeling it, and then I withdrew I was working, and the pay sucked. I withdrew from college. I was working 2 jobs. I was working at no, actually I was still in college. I was working at a gas station overnight, and then I was working as like a mechanic a little bit, and the money sucked. Like, I think I was already moved out I moved out by myself. I think I was like 18, 19, whatever. And I realized the money sucked. Like, I couldn't afford anything. Like, I was living paycheck to paycheck. And then just living paycheck to paycheck, just realized like, yo, like I'm really broke. Like, I can't afford to do things I do. And I'm very materialistic. Like, I like buying Jordans, Nikes, nice clothes, hoodies. I like cars. I was buying cars every year. So having such high expectations with no money, and I seen my friends who sold drugs. A lot of them got killed. I mean, a lot of associates, because none of my friends sold drugs, but a lot of my associates who were selling drugs, doing the fast life, live rich, they weren't prospering. They were getting arrested. They were dying. So I was like, you know what? Let me not go that route. So I said, you know what? The military. It took me a while to really get influenced, because I saw a few of my friends who did join the army, and they was traveling the world, had nice cars, moved out. So you know what? Let me do the same thing. So I joined the army. That little, I think 20 years old, making $1,000 every 2 weeks. What? I was living it up. Like, yo, I'm paid now. Like, yo, $1,000 every 2 weeks. I can do what I want to do. I can buy a car every week. I can go to strip club if I want to. So living with that, and you know what? It's easy money. The army's easy. Military itself was easy. It had its
really
bumpy,
the military was easy.
It had its bumpy rocks, the people you deal with every day. But other than that, the military was very easy. Like,
I've never heard someone say the military was easy.
It can be easy. It's really, the military isn't hard. It's the people you work with that make it hard.
Now you're a dark skinned man. You're not just the average black man.
Yeah, like, yo,
you're a dark skinned man. So how was that in the military?
It was very cautious sometimes, because the wording, the language, the people, especially being in Texas. Being in Texas was probably the most, because I'm very northern, like, I'm very Yankee. Living in Florida kind of soothing me up to the southern living. But being in Texas was a whole different ball game. Like, it was really racist, really scary. KKK, a lot of deaths, a lot of military wasn't allowed in certain parts of Texas, so it was very different. Once again, the military is really how you make it, because you can just have a very nonchalant attitude and breeze by 4 years. But if you have like a kind of attitude problem, or you don't like authority, or if you always been kind of independent, and then you're having, the thing in the military is, anybody who has something over you, the power gets to them. So not only do you have one boss, but you have 1,001 bosses, 1,000,000 bosses. Because if you can be one rank, and that one person is one rank above you, that person is your boss. So you can be at the bottom of the totem pole, but if that person is at the bottom of the totem pole is one rank above you, that person can tell you what to do. So now if you're coming in at 21, 22, 23, 24, and you're a private, but you have this PFC, which is like a E3, and then you have a specialist who's an E4, and they're 18 and 19, these younger people are telling this older person what to do, and that older person has to listen and do what that person has to say without no questions. Like, they have to do it. So it's, the military has its ups and downs, but I just joined for the paycheck and to pay for college. That's the only reason why I joined. The only reason.
Why did you join the army again?
For the paycheck and college.
So how many years did you do? Did you do
I did
4?
3.5 years. This week is my 1 year anniversary of being at the army.
Okay, and how has that been?
Lovely. I wake up when I want to wake up. I wear different clothes every day. I can drink liquor every day.
But do you drink?
I drink occasionally.
Because you're pretty clean cut, you know.
I
drink cornball.
I drink occasionally. I definitely. One thing I will say about the military will definitely make you smoke, do drugs, or drink alcohol. The military will make you do one of the 3 things. It will make you do it. So instead of me turning to drugs or me turning to smoking cigarettes or weed, I drunk. But I wasn't an alcoholic. But I did love the occasional drink. Oh, bugs. Yeah. So I do like to drink now.
Okay.
But now that I'm out now, I never only smoked weed probably once. I've only smoked weed once in my life, and it did nothing for me.
Wait a minute, back up. You say you only smoked weed once in your life.
Yeah, it did nothing for me.
So
nothing. It did nothing for me. Okay.
Practices abstinence.
All right.
Only smoked weed once.
Yeah, it's just
started drinking a year after the military.
Yeah.
Like you are not.
You might be
the typical black young African American, but that's not what gets depicted. So you're too clean for America, black man.
Yeah, educated black man. White America's worst fear is the educated black man. So I'm well clean. Like that's.
Now, are you okay? So, educated black man.
Okay.
Don't get into trouble. Not much, just average trouble, you know. But again, not to harp on your complexion. But you're not a brown skin. You're not a light skin.
I'm feared.
How does that make you feel, especially today?
That's the most annoying thing that pisses me off. Is literally when people walk up to me. I scare little white women. They're petrified when they see me walk up on them.
You think so, really?
Very, very scared. Like they literally on the train. They'll stand beside me, but then once I stand up, they look like they're scared and they grip their purse tight until they hear me say, "Excuse me." Like, wow, hold on. He talks proper. He's nice. His voice is not deep. It's very mellow. So like, but just to see that every day, like I get every day, like literally people. I know it doesn't help that I have tattoos, but
wait a minute. Why doesn't it help that you have tattoos?
Because I fit that gangster, that thug look. That I'm tall, dark skinned, tatted up. And then I guess when I walk, I don't really smile sometimes. If I'm just walking, and nobody has a natural smile to it, they're very neutral. So people are very scared of that. So when you walk up on a typical person who isn't as big as me, they see this muscle-bound dude walking up. They immediately get scared. So I have to talk to him. Like, wow, he's intellectual. Right. He talks with class. He's proper. He's
so is
nice.
That annoying?
It is, because a lot of people, like in college, when I sit down, a lot of people don't sit by me because they see this big muscle-bound dude, and then they see me raise my hand and ask a question, or they see me answer a question. Like, wow, hold on, he's educated. Hold on, he's nice. He's pleasant. He makes jokes. He laughs. He smiles. Like, I'm like the most. Every girl I've ever dated said that I'm the most. They said that I'm the most opposite of a black person that they ever dated.
That's not a compliment.
It's not a compliment. It's so bad, but it's good too, because I guess because I stand out. But I only stand out because of the way I talk and the way I hold myself. But off of looks, I get females. But what makes females fall in love with me is the way I talk and the way I act.
So do you use that?
Of course. I mean, when I was younger, of course, I definitely used that to my advantage. Like, I use that my handsome looks, my smile, the way I talk. I definitely use that for my advantage. What man would not use that to the advantage of them to get females? Like, some dudes gotta use money, some dudes gotta use their status in the streets, some dudes gotta use their fashion sense. Me, I just use my talking ability. So it helps. It definitely helps. It helps me. I don't know about you, but it definitely helps me pull females. Like, it did. Like, now I'm kind of more laid back. I don't talk as much. The reason why I'm in committed talks because there's not that many females you find that are over the age of 23 that has a nice body, cute, natural hair, don't wear that much makeup, has a job, no kids, and not a hoe. So once you find out one female who's not a hoe, who has a nice body, not sexually active like that, and likes you and down to earth, you will try to lock her in and cuff her as much as possible before somebody else impregnate her and make her like every other female on the street. I'm not saying that there's not a lot to choose from, but a lot of females nowadays are pregnant or moms with 2-3 kids, or they're gay or bisexual or lesbian. And I say there's nothing wrong with that, but I shouldn't feel like I have to settle myself for a single mom to find a girlfriend. And if I'm 24 with no kids, I want the girl that I'm messing with 24 with no kids. If I can just up and leave and travel the world, it's kind of hard to get all the attention and get prioritized at the top of the list when she has kids, because the kids come first, not that man. So I kind of want all my attention, especially if I'm so young. I want all my attention. I'm an only child. I'm spoiled. So I want everything to be on me. I want all the attention to be on me, and I don't want to share that attention. So that's why I'd rather have a female who don't have kids, because we can focus on each other 100% without having nothing else to get in the middle of it.
How did acting come into the play?
Acting, I always wanted to act. Always wanted to act. When I was very young, my mom took me to a Disney audition. Very young. I feel like this was during the time when I want to say like before That's So Raven. I believe it was maybe even I think Smart Guy. It was some Disney audition a long time ago, and I was like 4, 5, 6, I think. But I had a lot of pictures done already, because I was modeling at that age already for Men's Warehouse. I was modeling, but when the casting director asked my mom, "Have I been in front of a camera or TV?" she said no. I feel like she should have lied and said yes, but since she wanted to, since she told the truth, they said that they rather me have a lot more camera work, a lot of camera experience. And at the time in Buffalo, New York, acting really wasn't a big thing for a lot of people. And my mom and dad wasn't about to travel, use all that money to take me to LA or up here in New York City every week for acting classes and stuff like that. So I followed academic to be a lawyer, a doctor. So, but being in the Army, it kind of taught me to be myself, because once you get those guaranteed paychecks, once you get those guaranteed paychecks on the 1st of 15th with no set hours, you don't want to go back to a 9 to 5 working for less than like $7 an hour. What's that? Like, I was making $4,000 in 1 month for doing nothing. So why would I work for 9 to 5 and only make $150 every 2 weeks?
Back up. You weren't doing nothing. Cause where are you? Where were you stationed? I was
stationed in Fort Hood, Texas, but I was deployed to Afghanistan.
Okay, so all right, now what can you talk about that?
Afghanistan? Yeah, I went there. My mission was Operation Enduring Freedom. My main mission was to close down FOBs to bring the soldiers back home. So the more FOBs that we closed down...
Wait a minute, say that one more time?
My operation was Operation Enduring Freedom. Enduring Freedom was that I go to Afghanistan and I close down the little small bases.
Okay.
So when you close them down, they're no longer operational. So that means soldiers can come back.
Okay. So actually bringing people home.
Yes, that was part of that.
Oh, so that's actually not bad. Did you see things though that nobody should see?
Yeah, I seen kids drinking piss. I drinking kids fighting over candy.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, kids drinking piss.
Okay, now back up. What year is this?
2004, 2013, 2014.
Because, and I ask you that because I think that when we think about poverty, when we think about sadness, when we think about the real effed up stuff that happens in the world, we connect to history, because we have so much liberties that we don't realize what is actually still going on today. So in 2014, which is just 3 years ago, you're in another country and you're watching children,
little kids drinking piss,
because they're thirsty.
Thirsty, drinking piss.
So how does that sit on your heart?
Ooh, it was hard. That hit me hard. Like, kids over here are eating piss. Drinking piss. They're eating God knows what. They're fighting over candy. They're fighting over food. They're killing each other for food. Over there, the homosexuality was a lot higher, because I've seen a lot of grown men. A lot of grown men was holding hands, touching each other, and I didn't get the logic, but it said.
And this is an Islamic country.
Yes, and it was said over there. It said that boys are for pleasure, girls are for reproduction.
Wait, what?
Men are for pleasure, girls are for reproduction. Reproduction.
This is
the movement.